And starting the show with a continuous coverage of the Israel-Hamas war. In the latest, the Hamas militant group says that 7 more hostages were killed in Gaza as a result of the Israeli bombing there. The Al-Qassam brigades claimed that the number of hostages killed due to Israel's military operations in Gaza has now exceeded 70. The Israeli side has not reacted on the matter so far. Well, this has further complicated the chances of a possible sustained ceasefire for which negotiations are underway for weeks now. Hamas took over 253 hostages during the October 7th attack on Israel that killed over 1,200 people. 105 hostages were released during a week-long truce in November. Well, Israel says that more than 100 hostages are still being held inside Gaza. A possible truce could see the release of remaining hostages and also a sustained ceasefire of 40 days. Efforts are on to clinch a deal before the holy Muslim month of Ramadan, which begins on March 10th. However, there are fears that the announcement of the hostages' deaths, coupled with the deaths of at least 112 people during a Gaza aid delivery on Thursday, that could hamper the ongoing ceasefire talks. U.S. President Joe Biden says they are working hard to forge a deal, but that it's not there yet. Take a listen.
There will be a ceasefire still by Ramadan?
I'm hoping so. We're still working real hard at it. Not there yet.
What is the biggest holdup right now?
I'm not going to tell you that because that would get involved in the negotiation.
Well, earlier this week, Biden said that he hoped that a temporary ceasefire could be agreed by early next week. But this is looking increasingly unlikely now. Biden also announced that the U.S. military will be airdropping food and aid into Gaza. The U.S. announcement comes one day after Jordanian Air Force pilots dropped 33 tons of medical supplies and food into Gaza. Biden also announced setting up a maritime corridor for supplying more aid into Gaza. But the U.S. president mixed up Gaza with Ukraine while making the announcements.
And we need to do more, and the United States will do more. In the coming days, we're going to join with our friends in Jordan and others in providing airdrops of additional food and supplies into Ukraine, and seek to continue to open up other avenues into Ukraine, including the possibility of a marine corridor to deliver large amounts of humanitarian assistance.
And for more on this, our correspondent Susan Tehrani has sent us this report from New York. Take a look.
President Biden said that the United States would work with Jordan, which has been at the forefront of airdrop efforts to Gaza, and other allies to deliver aid first by air and then eventually by sea. John Kirby, a senior National Security Council official, said that the first airdrop aid would focus on food, followed by water and medicine. A U.S. official said that the Air Force plans to drop about 50,000 meal rations. The Biden administration had been considering airdrops for some time, but so far had not done so because of the logistical challenges of dropping aid in a dense war zone. However, John Kirby on Friday said that the chaos on Thursday had underscored the need to find more creative ways for assistance at a greater scale. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World is One.